Hello. I'm sorry, I'm preparing the meal, and I just I found something interesting that I wanted to share. So it was a momentum. So I said, okay, I will explain in the meantime when I'm preparing, when I'm making a salad. So what is what inspires me? This week, or well, last week, I had uh, 6 sessions, I think, about with different clients. And the funny thing was that, or from all of them, I got the same question, and it was about where they are all in the transformation period, and they are all in all of their lives. I could see shifts, and they are starting to change, all of them. They're starting to change course of their life with daily work, and they are starting to realize, and they are starting to see the progress that they are doing, and they're also starting to believe in their progress. So they are like, um, as I said, they are like on the train. They change the course of their life, and they are on the train. But what was the question from all of them was, okay, our loved ones and our people around us, they are not changing with us, and do not they do not support us. So what is the real reason, by the way? The real reason is not because they don't want to, or they they have something against. Oh, God forbid. Trust me, all people that are around us, they want all the best for us. But what's the problem, or what's the challenge, let's say? The challenge is that when we decide, or we have like aha moments, and when we see that we need to change, I like to say, change course of our lives. So when we start to do small changes, just when we start to realizing that we are on autopilot, and uh, then we start to realize that we have triggers, and we can change, we can do something. So anyhow we start to use techniques to move forward in our life. um, so we already start the process in us. So when we start the process in us, what is the advantage? The advantage is that we start the process, and they don't. So we are in the process. So we are in our head, and we already start changing our perspective. So we are the one who are making changes, not them. So if you just zoom out, for them nothing is changed. Just we start to act strangely, and of course they are worried about us, what's happening, um and as I said, when you start with this process, with the with this movement or momentum of um, changing the course of your life, you are expecting of them to behave differently. So what I ask my clients, I ask them, so what do you expect from your father? That he will support me. And I said, okay, why do you think he's not supporting you? It's like, well, I try to explain what is happening, and he's not listening. There is two sides of the coin. You know, First of all, if you are you hear something and you are hyped about something, um, you are not, deep down, you are not sure that what you are doing is the right thing. You are just amazed of changing the perspective. So you are amazed, but deep down, you are not sure if this is working or not. So subconsciously, you are expecting and you are waiting for their validation, that they will say, yes, it's okay. And then you will subconsciously will say, oh, yes, I'm on the right path. But the funny thing is, and the reality is, that they will not give it to you. Why? Because they don't have it. And they never had. Maybe they will develop it in the future. But right now, at this point, we are expecting of them to behave differently, to behave as we want them to perceive the things that we perceive. So, what we are doing, we build an expectation of them without asking them or without exchanging any thoughts with them, because we are changing perspective, and we think and we want them to follow us. But in reality, if you just zoom out, is it really possible? Well, it's not. In most of the cases, it's not. Why? Because you are sad and um you're angry at them. You want them to, you expect something from them, and they don't know a thing from them. We are strange, not them. We were normal our whole life, and suddenly we start to ask questions. We start to, and we start to act strange, and we want them to accept it. So what we can do is just allow them to be who they are. And with that, we allow ourselves to experience, to uncover, or just, be curious about what is happening and what we are experiencing and what is happening. If we just, not force anyone, but if we just maybe from time to time, you are the embodiment of what you are doing, and if they see change, positive change on you, and you are just maybe from time to time, you can explain, oh, what happens to me, it was amazing because now I see some things differently, or I'm perceiving things differently because I have broader understanding, and I could zoom out there, and I could see that things are not what they seems to be at the first glance, and um, with that, when they see that there is something good happening with you, then maybe you will put some curiosity in their heads, or because if people are not curious about what you are doing, they don't care. Not because they don't care, they have a lot of things on their mind. So whatever you are doing, if you just put some seeds there, maybe explaining what is happening with you, and not pushing or forcing, just put some seeds there and let it be. And there is also one story that, it's on internet, it's like when you put seed into the ground, you put it there, you nurture it, and when time is right, when situation is right, it will grow, and it will find its way out. And you as a farmer, you don't dig every day, oh, what is happening? You just put it there and leave the process, trust the process. If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. But you did your best. And also here with your personal growth and for personal development, what you can do is just put seeds there and respect that we, each and every one of us, we are on different path, and we are just looking life with curiosity, trying to zoom out and to see maybe there is different reason. Maybe there is more to that as just we think at the first sight. So what I explained to, I trying to explain that to my clients. So why? Because if you give them and the situation opportunity that it can develop at it should be developed, and if you just let it go with good energy and trust the process that everything will be in the highest good of all, it will find a way. So we are just focused on opening our heart, on seeing opportunities that will bring us forward, and just enjoying life, because we are here to enjoy life, to expand expand, to see bigger picture, to, as I said, to really enjoy life. I know there are a lot of things, different things happening that give us opportunity not to choose our growth. But if we choose our growth and we choose to help each other, that's the only way how we can change the situation. If we don't choose our growth, then it's somehow less chance to grow and expand. I hope this makes sense for you. And if you have any comments, please, I'll be glad to answer any questions. Wishing you a beautiful day.